Okay, we picked up a league match versus AFC Omaha. As you can see, 11, 8, 12. Actually got a goal difference of +8, so they're a pretty decent team. We're going back to our tactic with the attacking midfielder instead of the holding midfielder. We will start with counter-attacking, but we'll probably pretty quickly change into direct. Other things we've changed is somebody's triggered the auto-accept on our keeper during the close season, so we're going to lose him. So we're actually going to use this keeper we bought for £1 million odd as the backup keeper. We're just going to use him for the rest of the season now. Maybe not for the cup final, but for at least for the league games, just to see whether we're happy to go with him next season, basically, as the starting keeper, or whether we do need to bring in another better keeper. And our left back is gone. He looks really, really good on paper, but yeah, he hasn't performed that well, and he's up 30. Anyway, we'll talk about that after. So why I think so. Keeper is in. Other changes are back here, and on the bench we've put Kanu there as well, just to see if well, he might get a run out. Kind of just don't really have any other attacking midfielders, centre attacking midfielders, and we know that Pavlic will definitely need to be subbed off. So if we want to keep the same formation, then he offers us a way to be able to do that. Okay, so this is a pretty interesting start. I think we stick with counter-attacking now, and yeah, we're really up against it, basically. I'm just going to change it to direct ball anyway, because whatever, we can leave it slightly defensive and just more direct. But we yeah, obviously getting a red card like this does sort of, you know, inherently change the situation. An early red card like that. Well, they didn't have any shots since we changed it, neither did we, so it seems like, I guess we'll leave it as that. Right, we know absolutely that Pavlic has to come off, and so right now we can't sort of make that sub too quickly. We've got to drag the Pavlic sub out a bit, because we need that third one, obviously, when we're already a man down. Okay, then the situation basically changes now, because we are losing. So now I believe we just got to take the risk. We got to do the double sub. We got to press and this and that, and we got to try and get a result. So gonna bring on striker. We're gonna bring on fresh winger. And we set this already. So closing down, direct ball, double sub, all sorts of risks being taken, but that's fine to take risks now because we're losing. So there isn't really much to lose because we're already losing. So if it all doesn't work out, it means we end up losing instead of losing, so it's not really much difference. And we definitely are, you could see we're definitely on course here to not do anything if we didn't, unless we try something significant, because we haven't had a shot all game yet, and we still haven't. We finally had a shot when we haven't all game, so I guess all you can really think is that I'll just pause it. We got 2 minutes of time to think about this for a second. So we tried some stuff, not a lot of different things to be honest, because of the red card. We didn't have a shot the whole game. We've done a double sub, closing down, direct ball, and we just had a shot. So do we change it to something else? Realistically, none of these guys. Okay, he can play. Okay, he can play defensive midfield, so we can go slightly more attacking like this, I guess. That's sort of without doing something too crazy. That's the best that we can sort of manage here. They defended the chance, but we so we've had a couple of openings that they've defended, which was, I guess, a lot more than what we've done the whole rest of the match before now. It's just a case of if we get lucky with a shot, another chance that they've defended. No, and another chance that they've defended. So yeah, we just couldn't quite pull it off. Basically, couldn't quite get the goal. So not a lot to be learned out of that really, other than don't get a player sent off after 14 minutes, especially your best player. Now he's suspended for a match as well. Whatever, this is all just, we'll just try and get the results that we can. It's not even worth caring about that anymore. So I guess the important thing is that, whatever, okay. So we should get another match, and that suspension should be served before the cup final anyway. So nothing to worry about there. And I guess we can set our team up for next match. Yeah, I think the main thing really here is that, well, we're in the closed season, and we, as you can see, we've sold our keeper, who was one of our best players. Sold our left back, who's really good. We've basically made our team worse again. We'll try and wheel and deal in the transfer market a bit. Right now, my broad plan is, which we can talk about, is to move away a little bit from having a team of 33-year-olds that is just going to get worse every season, to try and spending some money to get some players who are more like early to mid-20s. And pay, like this guy, for example, and pay the money, the 1.5 million that we got, and try and pick guys up more like this. Not a world beater, but nice, and try and build up a team of solid players like that, so that even if we are finishing like we are 7th, at least if we have a team of players in their early to mid-20s, then at least we have a team that is only going to get better and finishing 7th, instead of what we have now, which is a team that's only going to get worse unless we buy more players and finishing 7th. So I like the idea of just getting a whole team of players that early 20s, maybe some in their mid-20s, and then maybe and building something that way, basically. So that's one of the key reasons why we decided to sell this player, because he's 30, and bring in and we're gonna piece apart all of these squad players in their 30s. We're gonna get rid of them all. We'll try to get rid of them all, and focus on paying that extra money and getting a team of younger players and trying to build something up. So okay, brilliant. Yeah, sorry about the match. Leave a comment, I guess, if you think that what I should have tried that I didn't in the match, so I know. Maybe next time we have a match like that, we can give it a go. What you suggest? All right, brilliant. Cheers. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Catch you for the next match. Cheers.